Learning the importance of self-care and really making it sustainable to practice every day within a big routine. So learning how to do it efficiently, I guess.
I feel like I've become very resilient. I feel like because of so many things that I need to juggle and kind of balance on the course with my placement hours and my assignments, I feel like I can go through the changes much smoother now.
I would say reflection skills.
A skill that I can think of would be reflection, I think.
Doing this course really helped me to learn how to reflect and to know more about what's the difference between reflect and criticize yourself.
They taught us that you have to be reflective when you're practicing as a counselor, but I think I've started to be more reflective in my personal life as well. I've started to think why I act certain way, why I'm feeling what I'm feeling, and just being more thoughtful and self-aware. So I think that has helped me in being like a better friend or a better partner in general as well.
So one of the skills that came up for me was mentoring, and I never thought about it. And once we started like mentoring and I got to know the process, I had my own mentee. It was really interesting because it was like I was just talking about my own experiences, but in like with boundaries. So, and my mentee also had a very positive experience, and she was like, yeah, you should do this more often. So it's just like, although I came for a counseling degree, but it has opened pathways for other career options as well.
I think critical thinking and being able to evaluate claims and assertions and just look deeper into things.
So far, the main thing is active listening.
So that I learned on the course would be active listening.
There with the client and listen them for like 15-minute session and being with them as a counselor, which was a life-changing thing because it's also helped me to self-reflect.
So usually we obviously know how to listen to people when they're talking, but like with the course itself, we learned how to actually pick up on tones that people were using, the way that they said certain words, if they paused or, for example, used, is it a Freudian slip? So like all these kind of things. With active listening, we just kind of noticed what the person was saying more in detail.
I've learned in life just to like manage my time, but I've really, even more so since being on the course, have really needed to learn how to manage my time just through all the things that we're involved in.
I would say loving yourself. Like we are taught in the first semester that we have to be our authentic self, which is to embrace it first in the beginning. So understanding, embracing, and loving myself.
Problem solving and help, especially with a client, identifying kind of their problems and helping them find solutions.
Enhanced communication skills, because I came from a background where communication, I thought I was quite skilled in that area, but we've learnt all sorts of additional things around that on this course, particularly how we use the written communication, including the modern technologies. It's as important how we think about what we say on those as what we say in person. So that overall digital awareness, I think I've really got quite a lot of that on this course.
Definitely say boundary setting.
It's probably like setting boundaries.
Because it's not something that you learn through your daily experiences, but being conscious about it really does help within your relationships. And I also feel confidentiality in a way that, you know, when we're with our friends, we say things like, I mean, she asked me not to tell you. But then in the professional setting, you kind of learn where to draw that boundary. So yeah.
Something that they teach us early on in the course, but incorporating that actually into my life was something of an eye-opener, because obviously you're told about like setting boundaries, whether it's friendships, relationships, but actually understanding the importance of it and seeing a difference, especially when the course specifies you to do it so much, was refreshing.
I think there's quite a few, so more to do with like the communication side with other people and
just the way like the language that you use can affect someone, and I've noticed that throughout like my life outside of the course, and I've noticed that I changed the language.
I think